Wah, 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 wah. Okay. Hey, Ohio, everyone. Hey, Ohio. How are you today? If you're new here, hi. If you're old here, also, hey, Ohio. Hulk the Smosher. Welcome to stream. Hey, Ohio. How are you today? The reason there is no timer for the starting soon screen is well, it's actually pretty simple. It is simply because I might, some days I start a little earlier, some days I start a little later. Usually it's always around the 5-minute mark, but you know, things happen, so I don't necessarily add an exact timer. But I see the memo. I like your thinking. But I try to be as transparent as possible. I try to be as transparent as possible about the behind the scenes stuff. Makes sense. Also, what's the bingo board? Right. So basically, on my Discord, one of our chatters created the Riri Snow Bingo. Hold on, the Riri Snow Bingo. And if I do any of these things, you get to mark it off. And then if you mark off 3 in a row in any direction, you can redeem the bingo. No one's gotten bingo yet. This is a very new thing. Very, very, very new thing. Very new thing. Very new. So, take that as you will. Hold on, my calibration's weird. Okay, there we go. So yeah, so that's what we have that for. And then recently, Moderator Seal, who is my moderator, who I think overslept today. I think Moderator Seal woke up pretty early today. And then Moderator Seal went back to sleeps. And I don't think they woke up again. I've been followed for a while, but I don't use Twitch often, so yeah. I also go live on YouTube, so if you ever wanna go on YouTube and be on there, if that's easier for you, then of course. Yeah. But I'm so happy that you could come today. Thank you. But I have some bigger things to address today, alright? I have some bigger things to address, alright? And I think we really need to announce the elephant in the room here. My video on TikTok about adding laxatives to coffee, alright? I think we need to address this before more weirdos are here. So some people thought I did that because, I don't know, because they thought, I guess, they thought that I was doing it for weird reasons. They thought that I was adding laxatives to my coffee for weird reasons. I'm not. The reason why I do that sometimes, not all the time, very, very rarely actually, is because I have a hard time digesting foods.
Just redeemed hydrate.
Coffee or water? Water, okay. Okay, hold on. Thank you. But yeah, so yeah, Maine is just known for coming in and redeeming a hydrate. That's how I know he's here. Hey Ohio, Maine, how are you today? Hey Ohio. But yeah, so I guess that the laxatives in the coffee thing, it's nothing weird. It's just because I have a very hard time digesting foods because I'm very, very, very intolerant to a lot of different foods. And that means that sometimes I just need a little extra help. But I thought that it would be a very funny video to make. But it's not in my coffee today. So don't think I'm doing, people thought I was doing it for some like weird viewer engagement. But I was just like, did you watch the video? I said that, I said the chatters didn't know. The chatters didn't know. But yeah, so now that we addressed that one. I just didn't want to lead the peoples astray. I didn't want to lead the peoples astray, but now that we got that out of the way, What else did I want to talk about? Oh, I wanted to talk about what I'm doing for Halloween. I know that this is very far away. Also, feel free to tell me your Halloween plans if you have them already. However, obviously, I've outgrown Halloween, and I don't really have anyone this year who... Well, I've never really went out with anyone for Halloween. Like, I think I did my first Halloween quote-unquote party, like, last year. But now, we don't really... I say we as in my group of peoples. You know, all of us are you know, adulting and have lives and hashtag had to move away for job opportunities and yada yada yada. And I don't know what I was gonna do for Halloween this year. I really like Halloween decorations that are like made to traumatize children. You know what? I mean, yeah, it is Halloween. It is Halloween. It is supposed to be scary for the kiddos. It is supposed to be a little bit scary for the kiddos. So, yeah. I just like the people who put a lot of effort in. I like those people. Like, yeah. Put a lot of effort into your house for the holidays. I like it. My, I don't know what to call him. I guess we can call him, like, acting coach? I don't know. Acting coach? Acting... Yeah, I guess that's what he is. Teacher? No. I don't know. Acting coach, one-on-one. He decorates his house, like, crazy. Like, for every holiday, including St. Patrick's Day. So I think that's really cool. But my Halloween plans are actually taking an improv class on Halloween. Because I was just like, oh, I got an email and they were like, oh, like, are you sure you don't want to do it on Halloween? I know that people have Halloween plans. And it was in the morning and I was like, in the morning we have Halloween plans? I mean, I have 0 plans, so I'll do it. So I'm gonna take an improv lesson and I'm very excited. I love improv. I've been doing improv for many, many years. I saw that video of a lady whose costume that she was giving away candy. Oh, that sounds a little gory for me. I don't know if I really like that one. That sounds a little scary. Was it at least cartoony? I don't know. I think that's a little far for a poor kid. I know that parent must be so mad. But you know what? Who knows? Kids are weird, man. But I wonder what the thing for Halloween is gonna be this year. Spider-Man? Probably a lot of Spider-Man because of a brand new day coming out. Yeah, but go big or go home. That is true. But there's other ways to go big or go home, yeah? You could, like, do a very detailed cosplay of, like, Twilight Sparkle.
HEYO_plays just redeemed posture check.
I am postured. I am checked. Hello, HEYO. HEYO HAIYO. How are you today? Hello. HEYO HAIYO. I was just talking about Halloween. A detailed toilet cosplay sounds worse somehow. Well, I think that would be funny. I'm about to play Terraria with my homies. Hey, I hope you have fun. I was looking at Terraria. I was deciding whether I play Terraria for the first time or I play Undertale for the first time. I decided on Undertale because I know about Undertale. I remember the, like, people... the people who would ship themselves. The people who would ship themselves with Sans in those, like, animatics in 2016. You haven't played Undertale? Wild. I know. It's crazy. I watched a lot of animatics of people shipping themselves with Sans, and I think it just made me not want to play. It did not encourage me. The only thing I saw was a bald man who I could put a plunger on his head. And that's the only thing that really appealed to me. The only thing that appealed to me was putting a plunger on the bald man head, alright? But other than that, nothing else appealed to me. You should Terraria too. Yeah, I will at some point. I know a little bit more about Undertale. So I would just have to watch someone play Terraria and then see if, because I don't really want to spend money on a game that I know I won't like, you know? Bro, I type too slow. No. I think too fast and often just skip words. It's okay. I had to read middle school writings for like, I still sometimes do, but for many years I had to review middle schoolers' writings, and bro, they just get stupider every year. I've been playing Dead Space again because Helldivers have the new enemies that are basically necromorphs from Dead Space. Do you guys remember? Oh wait, no, you're all new here. Any old fans remember whenever I tried to play Helldivers 2 and it was gonna be like a huge stream and I made a bunch of videos about how I was gonna play it for the first time and then I crashed so badly that I had to end stream? Anyone remember that? I refunded the game after that one. And it wasn't even because my computer couldn't handle it, it's just I don't have enough internet. I don't have enough internet. The fandom has calmed down since then. Also, it's my second most favorite game. The fandom has died since then. Hashtag, that's the truth. It's unfortunate, but it has died a lot. Or, maybe not even died. The fandom has grown up. Like, it's not a bunch of 12-year-olds obsessing over Sans anymore. All those 12-year-olds are what? How long ago was 10? 28? Wait, 22? Average tech issuer, yeah. It's because the wiring where I live has been completely cut from the upstairs except for necessary wiring. And for whatever reason, the only coax cable that this is going to be very techy, so just bear with me. The only coax cable that's still, like, the only Wi-Fi cable that they kept is on the entire opposite side of where I live. So I get the least amount of internet possible. And they also cut there's an Ethernet cable, I'm like pointing, but you guys can't see. There's an Ethernet cable literally right, like in my room, like right behind me. But that's cut too? It's just so unfortunate. It's just so unfortunate. So I had someone go up into the attic and being like, were they cut in the attic or were they cut everywhere? They were cut everywhere. It was just a bad time. It was just a bad time. Just pirate it, yeah. I guess. I like to make sure game devs get paid. Hey Ohio Tactical! Hey Ohio! Sorry, I was going on a tangent. I wasn't there, but it sounds like a Riri thing to do, yeah. Also, Riri, Terraria is fun, even when you don't know what the hell you're doing. True. Undertale's not dead, just evolved into Deltarune. Oh yeah, we were talking about Deltarune the other day. Don't worry, you're always on a tangent. My life is a tangent. I've had to compile like a resume, which like I've had a resume for a while, but this was like a different type of resume, if that makes sense. It wasn't like my regular resume, I guess. It was for something else, right? And I was like, oh, what have I done? What have I done in my life, right? Like all the things I've done in my life, and I'm like, holy shit. Dude, I was so bored. I would be like, okay, I did this, I did that, I did this, I did that, I did this. Like, name something I've probably done, like, a thing of a thing. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, maybe I haven't done that exact thing, but I've done something related to it. Riri special resume to join the FBI. Yeah, I'm gonna join the FBI. FPI? FBI. I've been learning too much Spanish lately. I've been studying Spanish for like 4 hours a day. Not actually, more like 2 hours a day. Sometimes 3. So now my brain is rotting. The Spanish brain rot is real. It's real. Actually, that's kind of a lie. I don't get Spanish brain rot on my For You page. I only get Spanish philosophy videos. How many languages do you know? 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. I know English, clearly. Very good at English. And, just Spanish. I was gonna say Japanese. I do not know Japanese, for the record. Which is something I want to bring back. We used to do, we used to do why is my brain breaking? We used to do a, Japanese learning stream. Yeah. Where I would, like, study Japanese, and we'd have a good time, and we would play, like, Japanese learning games. I want to bring those back, maybe? I don't know if you guys would be interested, though. Oh, philosophy, read any books. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'd have to go to my bookshelf to, like, remember exactly, but Last Day of Socrates, Plato's Republic. I read a lot of Plato. You're gonna realize I read a lot of Plato. Oh, what's that one book? This is not a philosophy book, but it's written by a philosopher. What's it called? The Ethics? No. Hold on. It's Aristotle. Aristotle. Poetics. 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 I read Poetics by Aristotle, too. I read that for a very different reason, though. I didn't read it for the philosophy. Poetics is basically a book about how to structure a play. And you are, like... It's not like a template, but it's like... It talks about the 6... like, elements that you need in order to form a drama. I enjoyed the myth, Sisyphus. Sisyphus? I've started, Sisyphus? Sisyphus. Okay. Let's just have a stroke, why don't we? Sisyphus. Sisyphus? Whatever! I've started others but got no time. True. I can't. I read a lot of Spanish books these days. Virtually. Not virtually. Digitally. I read a lot of digital Spanish stuff these days. That's my... I don't have much time in the world. I spend many of my days studying. Many of my days studying. Yeah. So... I'm kind of boring, actually. You know how I was talking about how decked my resume is? I'm actually kind of boring. Maybe my resume is so decked because, like, I'm so obsessed with learning, I guess. Maybe that's my problem in life. Because, like, should I resume drop real quick? Just, like, a few resume drops. Should I? I don't know. I don't think that could dox me, right? Learning is like the opposite of boring, not gonna lie. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I mean... I always enjoyed it. Well, okay, I enjoyed it for a while, and then I got, like, bad teachers who ruined it for me. But then... the lore job was homeschooled, so I was kind of homeschooled. I would, like, go to a homeschool, like, co-op where there was teachers, I guess, and then the rest I'd learn at home. And so I just started teaching myself the content because I didn't like the teachers. So I still enjoyed learning, I just didn't enjoy learning with them. But, you know, whatever. But that made me have, well, first of all, wealth of random knowledge. Second of all, where's my brain going? I was a wealth of random knowledge, but I was also just like, I was able to kind of teach myself anything, but like, I don't know. I think it made me like lose what the definition of studying is, because for me, studying is less like reviewing the content. It's more reteaching myself the content in a way that will make sense to me. And since I basically reteach myself all the content over like the few weeks leading up to like an exam or something, I end up getting a good score because since I retaught myself, I reviewed. So yeah, that's something. Hold on, I got a posture check. Oh, it's already getting hot in my room. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, the snow leopard. Rip. Rip, 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 rip. But yeah, what was y'all's favorite subject in school? Because I personally was a very big history. I did like science for a while. I actually, for a little bit of my life, I wanted to go into... I say a little bit, it was like 2 years maybe. I wanted to go into endocrinology. I wanted to be an endocrinologist. It didn't... then I realized that I don't want to be in med. Because... just think about it. Just think about it, guys. Just think about it. Med is... okay, so anything science related. Yeah, I really used to like science. I was a history and English person because I really liked the fact that you could just memorize it. And therefore, by memorizing it, you could like connect dots to other things and come to conclusions. And, you know, comprehension and like whatever, critical thinking, etc. Right? I liked all that stuff. But, and I also like that in science too. And since I like science, I thought I wanted to go into med. But then I realized, unlike English and unlike history, med is a lot of application. And not in the way that you think, right? Like, I feel like the application of it is very, what's the word that I'm looking for? The application of it is very hands-on and very, like, just different. It requires more than your brain. It requires more than your brain. And I don't like things that require more than my brain. I remember when I was in Mexico, I was doing 5 miles a day. I was doing, like, 15,000 steps a day. Every day. And then I was doing 6 to 10 flights of stairs every day. First of all, I've never been that skinny ever again. Second of all, what the heck? I don't like history because I can't remember the names and dates, which is like half of history. See, that's what I excelled at, though. I'm like so good at memorizing things, which has helped me a lot with streaming because, like, I will recognize basically everyone and like what they're known for. I mean, obviously, once you get a bigger audience, I think that you can't really do that as much. But, like, I know if Main comes into my chat, he's gonna redeem my hydrate first, and that's how I know he's here. I know that Tactical Cat is always going to try to say first or hi. I know that, Fake Nerd is probably gonna just come in here and just jump into the conversation or say something completely random. You know, I memorize all these things. I have, like, a mental filing system. Oh, and Prism. If Prism's here, Prism is usually lurking, but when Prism isn't lurking, Prism will just drop a random emote. Prism will just drop a random emote. So, yeah. Who else? Oh, Reed will always come in here saying, like, how is everyone today? Or hello in all caps. Linnea will talk about Terraria. Arict will always talk about how tall I am. Arict will always be like, hello, tall VTuber. Yes, I heard Terraria. I was talking about how I can, like, memorize what every person is gonna do when they come into chat. Like, I know what they're gonna say. Like a little weirdo. I keep you guys all in my mental brain. Hold on, I'm taking a sip of coffee. I should recommend you to play Dead Space again. Oh, let me look up what it is. Dead Space? Damn, I'm jealous. I have a very mid-memory. I just depend on remembering key points and kind of just molding everything in the middle. Just fake it till you make it. That is true. I am very good at memorizing, like, facts and things like that. And, like, patterns. But I will retell the same story 1,000 times because I forgot that I told that story already. So I guess it's very subjective. Dead Space. Dead Space is a sci-fi horror. Horror? Huh? Huh? You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. Please say someone knows that reference. Please say someone knows that reference. Please say someone knows that reference. Killing me, Smalls. Please, 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 please. Alright. Owned by EA. It's owned by EA. Oh, this just gets worse and worse. Okay. Okay, but it was developed primarily by someone else. Okay, fine. That's good. Set in the 26th century. Okay. 26? Jeez. Old. Old as in, like... Wait. That makes no sense, young. Horror is my favorite genre, like everything, movies, shows. I like it because... I like it because I really enjoy people watching me be scared because I'm a very big scaredy cat. However, because I know that it's entertaining for people to watch me be scared. Do you know? Like, I know that that's interesting. Like, I know that me being scared interests people. But... you know. I don't like being scared. I get so paranoid that I'm gonna get jump scared, and I just can't. EA back then cared for the games. Okay. I do have a question, though. I do have a question. Will I get jump scared? I don't mind gore. I don't mind gore. Gore's fine. Gore's chill. Oh, there's a cult. I always like cults. Not like the fact that I want to join one. I just think that it's really interesting. Like the... I think it's very interesting, the... I don't even know what this, like, how to describe it, but like the mentality you have to be in for a cult, you know what I mean? Also, what's the no huzz square on the bingo board? So... a lot of my chatters are huzzless. Actually, a lot of my chatters are not huzzless. I'd actually say that majority of my chatters have huzz. Crazy. Crazy. So either I'm referring to the one outlier that doesn't have huzz, or on the contrary, I'm talking about myself who has no huzz. At least I think that's what that means. I think that's what that means. I'm unsure. I didn't make it, for the record. But we do have a blank. If you join the Discord server, ! Discord, we have a blank one where you could fill it in with your own things that you want to cross off during stream. So, like, for example, if you are gonna put your bets that I'm gonna say that next stream, then you could fill in your own bingo board and cross it off and get your own bingo, which I think is really cool. And I'm happy that that was made. But like, not up close. But like, the enemies will scare you. It can mess with your mental state because some things in the game. My mental state has been a little bit fragile over the past few days. I'm kind of been crashing out over the past few days. So maybe not a game for today. Well, not even, it was never going to be a game for today. But maybe a game for the future when I am not crashing out. You know? I think that would be a beautiful day to play. But right now, it's not that day. Right now is not that day. Right now, I do crash out. Right now. I'm like making it seem so dramatic. Because it has a lot of whispering. Ooh. Ooh, it's gonna give me schizophrenia. Am I ready for schizophrenia? I don't think I'm ready for schizophrenia yet. Granny 1 is peak horror. That sounds like a Roblox game. Is that a Roblox game? Riri, I sent my current Terraria fit in photos. Oh, I'll check it after stream. I'll take it after stream. I know you've been on that Terraria grind. I am not on the Terraria grind. But I will soon be on the Undertale grind, which will be very interesting to see. Very interesting to see. No. You know what? This is very off topic, but today I just remembered what my freaking breakfast was, and I feel like everyone needs to get on this. Now, I'm saying this as number 1 D1 gringa. Alright? I'm saying this as a D1 gringa, and I want you guys to know, okay? I'm saying this as a gringa, and I want you to know that. But my breakfast this morning, I shaped a tortilla in my pot, and I made it into a bowl, and then I finished crisping it in the oven, and then in the same pot that I used before after I put it in a pan. I put it in a pan in the oven to like crisp up. Excuse me, I had to burp. Hold on. I'm saying excuse me before I did it. Excuse me. Teehee. I hope you didn't hear that. But I put that in the oven, and then in a different pot, I put taco meat. I say taco meat because it was already pre-made. I don't know what was on it, but it was just taco seasoning and like ground chicken. Okay? I can't eat ground beef, so don't judge me. I can't eat ground beef. I'm sorry. So it was ground chicken. And then I put... Oh, I gotta go now. I need to sleep and all. Good night, good night. I hope that you sleep well. Have good dreams. Have good dreams, Hulk. Hulk. And then I put freaking sour cream and black beans in it, and I mixed it all together with some Parmesan. And then I put it in the tortilla bowl. And then that was my breakfast, and I had it with a side of coffee. And I got a new creamer for my coffee. Because I used to buy this like pre-packaged mocha, right? From Aldi's. Used to buy pre-packaged mocha from Aldi's. And then now I just decided that I don't really want that anymore. So I now got, well, okay. The thing is that you could only have 8 cups of coffee from that pre-packaged thingy. So what I did instead was I bought mocha creamer. So now I could just pour the mocha creamer in my coffee. Isn't it genius, chat? Isn't it genius? Instead of buying a freaking, what, $5 pre-packaged coffee every week, I just buy $5 creamer that lasts me like 3 weeks. It's genius, you all say. It's genius. Oh my god. My room is like a sauna right now. And not like... I know there's like the water saunas, but I'm talking about the ones with the hot air. Like, ugh, it's so disgusting. What's the temperature outside? Ooh. We're around 95 degrees right now. Ugh. Okay. That's not hot at all. Wait, what? This is not my weather. I don't live here. Hello? For whatever reason, it thinks I live somewhere that I don't live. Okay, well, it's close enough, so... Hey, Ohio, Ducky. Hey, Ohio, how are you today? Oh, I would be like, oh, look, a worm if you was a worm. But would you still watch me if I was a worm? Would you still watch me if I was a worm? Would you guys still watch me if I was a worm? Would you still watch me if I was a worm? Hey, Ohio, CJ. Hey, Ohio, how are you today? Nice to see you again. Oh, hey, Ohio, Pancake. Probably. Are you sure, though? Are you sure they're probably if you're entertaining enough? What if I was the same amount of entertaining as I am now? But worm. Like, what if, like, hold on. Nothing much would change? What do you mean? I would be a very long earthworm. We're talking earthworm here. Okay. But like a cute earthworm. Hold on. Let me get an example. Also, ground beef. Also, is ground beef an allergy? I'm just really intolerant to beef. I'm just really intolerant to it, but I'm not like allergic. I'm just very intolerant. Hold on. Sorry to the bingo. The bingo is getting replaced by a worm. Average day. Buff dish. Okay. Just picture this. Picture this. Oh, bingo. You got bingo, really? Did you actually get bingo? Congratulations. Congratulations on the bingo. Okay, so then I only have one bingo spot then. You have to have 3 in a row. Apparently I have to go to Phoenix on the 18th of September. Oh, Phoenix, Arizona? That's a cool place. You got worms in your hair. No, this is me now. Oh, Toby, you got a bingo? How? You guys are getting bingos? How? Huh? Bingo. It's for our bingo game. See? Hold on. What did I just do? There you go. Bingo. You have to get 3 in a row for our bingo. You got it? Hey, Ohio. No. Hey, oh, I say hey, oh, hi, yo. This is not the thingy. This is not the thing. You have to get 3 in a row. 3 in a row. Congratulations, Corey, on the 3 stream streak. Hey, Ohio, Corey, how are you today? Hey, Ohio, how are you? I am just gamer. What 3 in a row did you get?
Corey 111234 just redeemed hydrate.
Okay, you know the drill. Coffee or water? Coffee or water, Corey? Coffee or water? But do you understand what I mean by the worm thing? It'd be a pretty pink worm. I'd be a pretty pink worm, and you guys would all love me, and I'd be the same amount of entertaining. Oh, coffee! Thank you. I'm well loved. Watered down coffee. Watered down? Why watered down? It's not watered down. I mean, probably at this point it is. With my... What's 85 degrees in my room right now? Oh. Oh, I sound so European. Europeans when they don't want air conditioning. Kit Kat. Kit Kat. That's me. When I was buying the new creamers for my coffee, there was an option for Kit Kat creamer because I was like looking and I was looking and I was looking. You're telling me that there's no chocolate or mocha creamer. There wasn't. That wasn't like stupid expensive. It was like $10. So I was like, I'm not getting $10 creamer. This is ridiculous. I was throwing a little bit of a fit, but there was Kit Kat for like $4, and I was like, what? I don't eat Kit Kats. For the record, hate me all, hate me all. All of you guys can hate me, but I don't like Kit Kats. Sorry. So I didn't want to buy that one, but I ended up finding, actually, I said that this is mocha. This is not mocha. This is oat milk, brown sugar shaken espresso. I sound so fancy. It tastes like autumn in a cup. And I know that autumn doesn't start technically till September 22nd. But we're transitioning, okay? We're in the transition period. Okay? Some good things in life take time, alright? And I need you all... I need you all to understand that good things in life take time, okay? Alright. Break me off a piece of that... wait. Oh, this is an ad for sure. Oh, hold on. I don't know this ad. Kit Kat. I don't know. Wait, hold on. What ad is this? Break me off with a piece of that Kit Kat car. Don't you mean bar? Tears apart a Kit Kat sponsored racing car. Is that an actual ad made by Kit Kat? Is this an ad? Oh, wait, you made it up yourself. You should go into marketing. Ducky could be D1 marketer. When choosing majors, I actually considered marketing for a little bit. By a little bit, I mean like a day. I mean like a day. But that was just because, like, I've always had to market myself, whether it be figure skating, you gotta create your band, or VTubing, you gotta create your brand, or acting, you gotta create your band. Everything that I've done in life requires you to brand yourself very well. And I thought that I would have that skill, maybe. Also, video editing could be a cool side hustle, I guess, but I don't know. Can I redeem? Or can I redeem M? Or is it like banned for this live? No, you can redeem it. It's always redeemable. It's never not redeemable. I fixed my redeems. So now all of the ones that are allowed to be redeemed can be redeemed right now. I don't know, just made it up because funny. I think it's funny too. You should email that to KitKat and ask for like 20% commission. Ugh. That reminds me that I'm not getting paid this month. Sorry, I was crashing out about that the other day. I was like, oh. Ugh. Oh, Lava Chicken disappeared. Yeah, we only have Lava Chicken during Minecraft streams. Only during Minecraft streams can we redeem Lava Chicken. Car mission. Exactly. Car emissions. That's been a big topic lately in the news. I don't really watch the news, but I'm assuming it's a big topic in the news. I know that California makes you, like, put this little thingy on your car and test it for the emissions in order to pass your test. And yeah, I feel like I don't have to do that, thank gosh, but I see how it could be helpful. I just am glad that I don't have to do it, because I don't know if my car would pass the test. What if you were a butterfly instead of a worm? What if I was a caterpillar transitioning into a worm? Wait. What if I was a caterpillar transitioning into a butterfly, huh? Would you guys love me then? Would you guys watch me then, huh? I'm kind of disturbed by the fact that you guys wouldn't watch me if I was a worm. Why not? Why not? Why not watch me if I was a worm, Why not? Was there an issue? Is there something wrong with worms? What? What's so wrong about an earthworm? You don't think I would be pretty as a worm? What? I know half of y'all got girlfriends. I'm just training you. I'm just training you right now. Your girlfriends would be happy. You gotta have good answers to these questions or you're gonna be cooked. Alright? I'm saving you guys from being cooked. Okay? So would you guys watch me if I was a worm? There's only one respectable answer. There's only one respectable answer and you have to give me that answer. So I want everyone in chat to say the right answer, okay? Everyone. This is, quote, this is allegedly not a threat. But it's a threat. Everyone say the right answer. I'm waiting. Would you watch me if I was a worm?
Corey111234 just redeemed I meow.
This is one way to get out of it. Okay. Okay. I did the thing, okay? I did what you all wanted me to do. I did ta-ting. Ta-ting is meowing. Okay? Okay. Ah. California girls. Their cars are getting tested. It's so boring. Emissions. Okay. I think we lost the plot of syllables somewhere along the lines, but I don't know if I can announce this yet. Do you guys think I can announce this yet? I mean, who's stopping me, I guess? Except myself. I messed up the thing. Yeah, kind of realized that one. I want to announce this, but I don't know if I can. Can I? I don't know. I guess I should. I am releasing another song cover. Oh, I know. Aren't you guys so hyped? Our last song cover was like a month ago. So like, imagine another one, right? I'm just working on it right now, but it's gonna be released, and I'm gonna give an official release date soon. And I'm very excited for this one. It's gonna be more serious than the last one. The last one was a little memey, alright? The last one was a little meme. Kind of. I mean, it was just sort of like a song that I hadn't seen many other VTubers cover. This one has songs that this one is a very highly popular VTuber cover. So, prepare for that. You guys can leave your guesses wherever. You can leave your guesses wherever. But just know, you know. New song name, I vanished for another month. No! Actually, good news for you guys. I don't have any vanishing plans for a very long time. I have like 1 week I need to go somewhere. I have a wedding, but it's not my wedding, unfortunately. I say unfortunately, I don't want to be married yet. Fortunately, it's not my wedding. But I have to go to a wedding for like 1 week, but that's not a long time. But no, this is a very popular song that most VTubers cover. I don't want to say most. Maybe not most. But you could find VTubers cover it. The other one, I haven't seen another VTuber cover that one. I was kind of shocked. I was like, yo, why has no one covered this song yet? I thought it was great, but I think it's because if you do the full version, you'd have to cut out like a ginormous chunk of stuff. Which I had to cut out a ginormous chunk of stuff because like if you're Say So especially, which... Am I Say So? Not really. They just haven't, yeah. I've seen people do covers of Rap God. I've just never seen Without Me covers. But I guess we have the anime version. The anime version of Without Me is unironically Miku. Unironically, the anime version of Without Me is literally Miku. Miku, Miku, watashi wa Miku. You know? Unironically, the same song. Just like one's rap and one isn't. So the song is Without Me. No. I've already done a cover of Without Me. You can go watch it. It's on my YouTube. Did a cover of Without Me. I already did a cover, but now I'm gonna release a new cover. Now I'm gonna release a new cover that many VTubers have covered. I know. I'm doing the real VTuber thing. Also, sorry guys, I am having like allergic reaction something. I don't know. I'm very itchy right now. I don't know why. In my room, So hot up in here. Maybe I could put my fan on like 1. Let me know if you guys can hear this in my microphone. Am I safe? I think you can't hear it. Yeah. Okay, you don't hear it in my mic. That's good. Yippee! Ooh! I almost just knocked my entire computer over. That could have been very, very bad! Anya! 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 That wouldn't have been good. Okay, we're good. We fixed. We're better now. We're good now. Peace and love. I can't watch you if you were a worm because worms don't have YouTube, but what if I was like me, but a worm? And I knew all, like I was turned into a worm. Like, what if I was turned into a worm? Do you know? Do you know? What if I was turned into a worm? What if I was like... What if I was like pretty girl worm? What if it was just like... Wait, I need to make this bigger. What if I was like this? And this is... Well, this was me. I'm still... I won't know about you. Well, you know about me now. So what if I turn into worm and I start streaming as Riri Snow, but worm? So now I am worm. Like this. This is me. You know about me. I'm turned into worm. And this is how I VTube now. Uh-huh. I am worm. I speak worm. What if this was me? You wouldn't watch me if I was a worm? Why not? Huh? You get be eaten bird, but I'm inside. I'm inside at streaming setup. No birds, no cats, no dogs. Just me, my lonely gaming chair. And I'd be long worm. I'd be 5'10 worm. 5'10 worm. Very long worm so I could reach everything. I could do many just chatting streams that doesn't require hands. I could just slipper upon the keys. Then we need you to find a spouse to save you. That would be impossible. That would be impossible. That would be impossible. No. Oh. Ban him. Castrate him. Ban him. If you got turned into a worm, is it like a true love's kiss situation would save me? Would a true love's kiss save me if I was a worm? And then that would make you watch me? Wait, no, but then I wouldn't be a worm anymore. This is such a complicated concept. What the heck? What the heck? These are all very good points. These are all very good points. Fry's brain. Basically, that's like, this is worse than if fries should be for breakfast. Lore. This is worse than if fries should be for breakfast. Should fries be for breakfast? Join my campaign. Join my campaign. Oh. Oi, the bingo card. Oh, let me bring back our bingo card. ¿Dónde está el bingo card? We brought back the bingo card. I don't think... I mentioned food allergies. I mentioned height. I mentioned no huzz. I mentioned tech issues, but I didn't experience tech issues. Ooh. Yeah, you can do no huzz and food allergies and height. But there's still no 3 in a row. I didn't say tech issues. I think the bingo is still unsolved. This bingo is actually more difficult. Everyone said that like 4 of them were free spaces, but actually the way that this bingo is like set up is low-key goated in the sense of you can't rig the system here. Look at us go. Look at us go. Look at us go. Also, I want to warn everyone that this will be a shorter stream because I have some classwork I need to do. Because, you know, I'm on that degree grind. It's something. I'm just trying to get a good education. Ugh. You know, whenever you drink so much sweet stuff that your, like, teeth feel, like, sweet? My teeth feel sweet. Have you ever had sweet teeth before? I took sweet tooth a little too literally, I guess. I'm tasting my teeth right now. Oh, I know. I'm peak right now. Alright. Hold on, I'll be right back. Alright, we back. We back. I was just turning my fan on high for a second so my room could cool off. I'm baking in here. Wow. Okay, I can't think of a thing. It's like a football thing. Oh no. Football. Football. I guess VTuber watchers wouldn't watch football anyway, but what's the thing? Something. What is it? Baker, touch. Oh! Baker, touchdown maker. Do you guys know that? I swear. I grew up in a very like, my parents didn't play sports, but they everyone, my siblings, my parents, everyone I knew watched sports, and I just remember, oh my goodness gracious, I just freaking remember I just remember them I just remember them always being like, Riri, what's this? Riri, what's that? Oh, and it was just always football, and I was like, I don't know anything about football, but then they wouldn't teach me about football. Apparently I can open Pokeballs watching your stream. Ah, interesting. Also, hi, I'm over here now. Interesting. Look at you go. You're just switching platforms. Boo. Ah! You're scaring me. But, yeah, they would always be like, Riri, come on, you want to play football? I'm like, no, I do not want to not play football. Do you want to watch football? No, I don't want to watch football. And then, like, there would be, like, matches, and I would want to watch something with my parents. I'd be like, Mommy, Daddy, let's go watch a movie together. Which never actually happened. I would always watch stuff with my mom and separate stuff with my dad. But that's besides the point. I would always be like, let's watch something. And then they would always be like, but there's football on. So then I would ask, I got to the point, some point in life, where I was like, is this an important game? Because if it was a game that they cared about, or like if the game was a blowout, then they would just be like, okay, Riri, we'll watch whatever you want to watch. But if it was like good football, or even if they didn't care about the teams, but the game was very closely tied, they'd be like, no, Riri. No, Riri, you can't watch whatever you want with us tonight. It has to be tomorrow night. I got freaking scammed. I got scammed. It wasn't fair. But I don't know why I got reminded of football. Maybe because football season's starting back up soon. Right now it's like, what's it called? Not pre-game. That's like drinking. I don't know. Preseason games. Ha ha ha. I actually do know sportsy stuff. Maybe it was because I was a World Cup LARP, but that's like not football. Well, that is football, but it's not football I'm talking about. I'm talking about American football, but that was soccer. Okay, I'm a true American. The World Cup was soccer. It was the soccer bowl. But I was a LARP. I was cheering for Mexico through and through, and I pretended to care about soccer. And then it got to the point where I was LARPing so hard that I became a soccer fan. It was crazy. This World Cup was very fun though. I mean, I'm not gonna compare them, but so what if both teams were so bad but played amazingly that no points were made, but the game was too good to stop watching, and the game kept having to schedule more games? So that's just not how that's not how football works. Football has endless overtime. I'm pretty sure. Let me see. I don't know this. Yeah. That is endless overtime. Games last for eternity, I guess so. I mean, I know for soccer, it goes down to penalties. Like, I know for soccer, like, whenever the game is going overtime, like, and they go overtime, then it goes down to penalty kicks. So, I just don't know the American football equivalent. I just don't know. I would have to get resident football watcher in here, but I don't have resident football watcher. So, oh, look who decided to show up, huh? Look who decided to show up. Wow. Look who decided to make an appearance. Wow. What do you gotta say for yourself, huh? Sleeping in. I mean, I watch football. American football or European football? Because right now we're talking about both. Right now we're talking about both. We're switching back and forth. Never get to turn on the TV. My grandmother. Well, my whole family watches football, so that's why. Oh, welcome back, Tactical Cat. Welcome back. Any bingos? We had 2, but I don't know if I believe them. Foot soccer. Ew. 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 Never say that again. Get out of here. No bingos, I don't think. Currently, you can, well, I guess, I don't know how you guys want to play. If it's for like a single watching experience, but I know Ducky has mentions food allergies, mentions height, no huzz. I think that's all he has. This bingo is actually way harder than I thought it would be. Like, everyone, when I looked at this, I was like, wow, this is gonna take 2 seconds. And then, what were the 2? What was ticked? Oh, yeah. And HEYO HAIYO, but that doesn't count. HEYO HAIYO is not, we made a rule that, HEYO HAIYO does not count whenever I'm, like, saying hi to people. It's only when the meme comes up, but I would have to recognize the meme, if that makes sense. Because I actually am saying H-E-Y-O space H-A-I-Y-O. So, it would have to be someone makes the joke, and I have to recognize the joke of whenever they say, hey, space, Ohio. Which this doesn't count, because we're talking about the bingo rules, okay? Okay. I think that's the hardest one to unlock. Honestly. Put bingo cards in Gen 2 so I can verify. General 2. Okay. I was like, Gen 2? What does the quotations mean? You have to say unk for it to be counted. Yes. Yes, I have to say it. Some of them... I think the only... Yeah, so it's like I'd have to say hunk. Hunk? 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 Wow, look at that hunk. Look at that hunk. A nice slab of meat. I meant to say unk. Whoops. Whoopsie daisies! I shouldn't have to forget to unmute thing any longer, though. Because... Well, I guess good for me. I made it so I can, yeah. The reason why I didn't have it initially is because I had my microphone. I don't know how to explain this if you guys don't know OBS, but I had my microphone in my starting soon screen, and I would turn it off and turn it on if I needed to talk during the starting soon screen. But since I always had it off, I would switch to just chatting with it off, and I'd forget to turn it back on. But now, I just keep it on during my starting soon screen, but I hide it, so that way that it's basically muted, but it's not actually muted, so when I switch scenes, it's always on. Oh my gosh! Thank you, thank you! Thank you so much, Jimmy, for the raid! Hey, Ohio, how was your stream? Hey, Ohio, this is my friend. This is my friend. Hey, Ohio, how are you today? How are you today? How was your stream? How was your stream? He would. Reaper Raid! Oh my gosh, hey Ohio Raiders, my name is Riri Snow. If you're new here, hi. If you're old here, unk. It's so nice to meet you guys. I'm a Snow Leopard VTuber who does lots of just chatting content and lots of gaming content. And we have Riri Snow Bingo in the corner, which means that if I say these things or do these things, with a few exceptions, you guys can redeem bingo. It was made by a very fun chatter, so you can stick around for that. Thank you so much for the raid. I'm good, the stream was great, yay! Oh my gosh. Mugging for my chocolate? No, I have chocolate coffee, don't steal my coffee. Don't steal my coffee. Hoi, hoi. I think he said unk. Well, the unk doesn't count, that's my intro. That's my intro. My intro is literally Hey Ohio. If you're new here, hi. If you're old here, unk. Thank you so much, Fairvid, for the follow. Thank you, Sheep the Sarcastic, for the follow. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. You said it twice now. Crap. Okay, fine. Mark it off, mark it off, mark it. Oh, I'm just realizing that the bingo is covering. Whoop! Whoopsies! Let me, put it over. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna make it a little smaller. Can you guys still read that? Bingo! Ducky got bingo! Congratulations on the bingo! Yay! Yay! I think that's the only bingo that I can actually confirm, because other people have said that they've gotten bingo, but I don't really believe them. We can read it. Perfect. Thank you, thank you. Unk, height, and no huzz. Alright, for the newer people raiders here, the reason why mentioning my height is a thing on here is because I am not short. I am not short whatsoever. I know. Unlike the person who you came from. Yeah, me. Who said that? I am not short. Unlike your mafia boss, I am not short. Yeah, no, I'm not short. I don't know about that. How tall are you, huh? How tall are you, huh? How short? I'm not short at all. I'm tall. I'm very tall, actually. Okay. You're short, not me. All right. Oh, it's fine. We mention our boss height all the time. Well, I'm a big cat. I'm a snow leopard. So that means that I am big. I am brave. Oh, thankfully, at least she doesn't fall short of our expectations. Oh, banger. Banger. Dropping bars. W. Dropping bars up in here. Unk plus short plus no huzz plus L plus no race. Oh, 7. Or 7 sheep. Okay, if it makes you feel better, if you guys want proof that fine, you guys get this bingo, I am, drumroll please, everyone, 5'10". Sorry, I gotta go. It's kind of late for me. Get some good rest. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you. I hope you sleep well. Go have dreams of dreaming of the reapers. Dreaming of the reapers, huh? Dreaming of the reapers. Dreaming of the reapers. I'm 5'10". Sheep is lyrical genius. Yes. Yes. You're taller than me. Oh, geez. Yeah. Hashtag I told you guys I am tall. I am 5'10". I'm 5'10". I am not short VTuber. I am the exception to this long written rule. I'm taller than, like... there has to be a female VTuber that's taller than me that's popular, right? Right? Oh my gosh, wait, am I breaking records right now? Tallest female VTuber. Arkham, what is this in? This is definitely taller than me. Oh, there's someone who's 6'3", but I don't know them. Maybe I should say English specifically? The tallest English-speaking VTuber is... Wait, that's a man, though. It's giving me men. It keeps giving me men for the tallest female VTubers. They don't count. I'm not saying that because they're male they don't count, but it's like you can't compare a female's height to a male height. I don't think it works like that. That isn't fair. That isn't fair. I hate whenever, oh my gosh, I'm in my, oh, I'm not a short VTuber video, right? Like, I was like, oh, I'm different. I'm not like the others. I'm not like other girls. I made one of those videos, because why not? And I was just like, yeah, I'm a tall VTuber. I'm not a short VTuber. And all of these guys flooded the comments being like, well, I'm 6'2". And I'm like, but I'm a female. I'm a female. Like that, you can. It's not fair. It's not fair. I'm like, you can't put me on the same level. You can't put me on whenever the average guy height is 5'10" and the average female height is 5'5". You can't put me on the same level as that. That's not fair. I'm an anomaly. I'm an anomaly. I got there. We got there with time. I just don't think it's fair. But then there's also the people who come in my chat and say that they're shorter than me. And that makes me feel better about myself. You are an anami mouse. I'm not a mouse. I'm very big. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at. Very big. Wait, no, that makes me look tiny. Hold on. There you go. Look. I got the long legs. I got the long legs. I got long legs. Look at me. Long legs. I'm basically, oh my gosh, my nickname growing up, chat. My nickname, this is confidential. I'm letting you in on that confidential information. Growing up, my nickname was Daddy Longlegs. Like the spider. Like the spider. My whole family would call me Daddy Longlegs, but that was not even my main nickname. My main nickname was Baby Giraffe. Baby Giraffe. And then, to make this whole situation so much freaking funnier, is that at my doctor's office, like my pediatrician, when I was a little baby cub, and I would go to the pediatrician, but like for like exotic animals, I would go in and they would have all of like the exotic animals on the wall, and I'm Paul Revere and I have bad news. Dolly Parton died. Dolly Parton died. You're kidding. Wait, what? Dolly Parton died! What? Holy crap! Dolly Parton is dead! Dolly Parton died! What the freaking doo-dah-ay? This can't be real. She's actually dead! Wow. Wow. Rest in peace, an angel. What the freakity-doo? Oh, rest in peace, Dolly Parton. Okay. I thought that woman was gonna live forever. Huh? I cannot wait to tell the Snow parents this. Dolly Parton is dead. Wow. I'm just more shocked more than anything. She was just like, truly like... Why? How did she die? Or we don't know. She'd been facing health issues in the last year of her life. Cause of death. Undergoing a few treatments. Immune system and digestive system got all out of whack. Okay. I guess she died. Probably due to like some sort of sickness. That's insanity. Alright, well, sorry to deliver the news to everyone. Oh damn. She's dead. Yeah. This can't be how I learned she died. I don't like 2026, me neither. What the heck, man? That's crazy. Oh, I actually really liked Dolly Parton. I don't think you guys understand. Like, in the Snow family, Dolly Parton was an actual, like, maybe once a month topic. I think once a month, everyone in my family, not everyone, but Dada Snow and Mama Snow would talk about Dolly Parton. Wow. Deadborn really talked about the born and the dead. Wow. I'm still in shock. Okay, then. Back to my story. I don't even know how to move on from this. How does one move on from the fact that Dolly Parton is dead? I don't mean to laugh. I'm just like, what the heck? What? I'm so in shock. Besides the point, as I was trying to say about my story, I used to be called Daddy Longlegs, and then... and then we would go to the exotic pediatrician, and they would have all these exotic animals on the wall, because, you know, I am one of them. And, my family used to call me Baby Giraffe, so they would point at the picture of giraffes, and they would point at them and be like, Riri, that's your real family. You're adopted. I don't think I'm a giraffe. I might be tall, but I don't think I'm adopted. I mean, there's only a few reasons that I don't think I'm adopted. There's just a few reasons, you know. I'm not pointing out anything specific on my head, but I just have a feeling that I'm not actually a giraffe, you know? Maybe, like, the orange. But, like, there's just something on my head that makes me think that, like, I'm just not a giraffe, you know? Like, just, like, hypothetically. Just, like, hypothetically, you know? I have a long neck, too, and my friends and family would make similar jokes. Yeah, I also have a very long neck, too. But, you know what? Whatever. I just don't feel like I'm adopted. Though there was a point at a time where I wished I was adopted. And you want me to tell you why? You want me to tell you why? I was doing college applications. I was doing college applications, and I was like, Mama Snow, Dada Snow, wouldn't it be so funny if I was adopted? Can you please break this to me right now? Right now. If I am adopted, break it to me right now. This would make a great college essay. Please, please, please. I wasn't. I was really disappointed, actually. I was really disappointed, actually. You know what? I'll give you one better. Hold on. Where's the thingy that I want to add? Boy. Whoop. So yeah, I was really unfortunate that I wasn't adopted because that would have really helped with the essay thing. But you know, whatever, I turned out fine. I turned out fine, I guess. But you know what, it really would have helped. You know, I just kind of like think that like they could have broken that news to me. Or they could have just lied to me. Like, it would low-key be funnier, you know? Like, wouldn't it be funnier if they broke it to me and then like it turned out to not be true? They could have just lied. How would the college admission people aren't gonna check that I'm actually adopted, right? But whatever, I was really disappointed at that point in my life, because like, what do you mean? You pointed at these giraffes my entire life and then told me that I wasn't adopted. Most people like the fact they aren't adopted. Well, you know, like, it was just sort of disappointing. Just a little bit, you know, like, just in that certain context, it was a little bit disappointing, you know. I thought maybe the giraffe thing could be true. I don't really look like Mama Snow all that much. I look exactly like Dada Snow, but whatever, like, maybe, you know, we could have, like... We could have made something up here. We could have had a great story. We could have had a great essay. And then, you know, like, Dolly Parton wasn't even dead yet. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm still in shock. Also, get these things off my face. I don't want them anymore. Perfect. I just think... There's things in life that could have got me further, right? I think they were purposefully trying to sabotage my future. I'm kidding, they love me. Put them on your face. I'm okay. No, too late. Too late now to say sorry. I don't know, man. But anyways, I guess that's a story on how Dolly Parton died and how I awkwardly segued back into the story that I was trying to previously tell. And, yeah. The glasses really do distract me from the fact I keep remembering Dolly Parton died today. Okay, sorry, we'll bring back the glasses because, you know, Dolly Parton has died. You know, clearly, like, I am contributing to the world right now. What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing, huh? Exactly. What if I had these? What are these? What? Wrong thing. How about this? Is this better? Riri, I saw that. No, you didn't. How about this? Do we like this? Does this distract you from the fact that Dolly Parton is dead? Does this distract you from the fact that Dolly Parton is dead? Oh. Oh. Maybe we can add more things to make sure that that you guys don't remember that Dolly Parton is dead. Maybe. What else could we add? What if we do this? Oh. I didn't know what this said on the chair. Oh no. Oh no. I didn't realize what this said. It would be funny if you had a funny wig. Ooh. Ooh, I could have a wig. Well, how do I get rid of this? I'm not good at this. Hold on. I don't want to get rid of all the items. I just want to get rid of this particular item. How do I get rid of just this item? Oh no. Oh no, there's two of them. Oh, it's covering my face. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. This is a little bit of a problem, ain't it? It's on my face. You know what? This is... I'm sorry, I didn't mean to not come out to you guys sooner, but I actually am a gaming chair. I'm just a gaming... Yeah. You know... I'm just a gaming chair. Yeah. How do I unpin it? Oh no. We've made mistakes. I don't know how to fix this. There we go. Yeah, no, I'm actually just a gaming chair. Sorry, face reveal. Oops. Oopsies, face reveal. Pretend you didn't see that. Pretend you didn't see that. A funny wig is what you were asking for earlier. I don't have any funny wigs, unfortunately. What about, you know, I don't have wigs. Don't have wigs, unfortunately, but I think this is next best thing. You know, if you can't get a wig, pronouns, gaming / chair, exactly. We're all inclusive. If it's below $1 in value, oh no, I'm more expensive than $1. You thought that I was just gonna be $1? Oh, you thought I was gonna be $1. Oh, see, actually, material girl, I am like, wait, I'm like diamonds level, right? Like, you really think? Wow, you think that I'm worse than you think that I'm less than $1? Oh, I don't know. You know, $2. Ooh, wow. Okay, just, you know, it was nice streaming for you guys. It was really nice. It was really nice streaming for you guys. You know, like, it really was, but then you guys said that I was like $2. So, whew, I don't know if I could cope with this one, you know? Just this one hurt my ego a little bit more, yeah. Maybe I should just give up being a streamer, because, like, apparently I'm only worth $2. Right? This is not a crash out. I'm just saying, like, maybe I need to rethink my life. Like, you know, like, clearly I need to rethink my life. So, yeah. No, it's okay, really. $5. Alright. No, let's just, like... Could it at least be, like, a 4-digit number? No? This is how it felt the other day. I had like a whole shelf of Miku figures, and in the Miku figures, I was like looking them up because like some of these things I bought at like $90. So I was like, wow, they probably went up in value. I have the boxes. $30. $30? Really? 30? It was $30. It was a very sad day for the leopard whenever I realized the things that I bought for $90 went down in value. Ooh, but you know what? They're only like 6 years old. Maybe if I like wait 40 years. See a 4-digit number. 5.00. I'm going to willfully, in my mind, manipulate that number. Manipulate that number. To a comma. I'm gonna make that period a comma in my brain. Do you hear the gears going on in my brain? Hold on, let me get closer, and then maybe you can hear the gears turning in my brain where I'm becoming schizophrenic and imagining it as a comma. Let's, you wanna hear the sound? That's all the things that are happening in my brain right now to make that period a comma, so I'm actually worth $5,000. And then actually, I'm gonna manipulate the number even more to add another comma, and then it's gonna be $5 million, and that's my value. And then I'm priceless, actually. So like, manipulation. You know, in hindsight, a sheep taunting a leopard is a terrible idea, especially since one of my favorite meals is lamb chops, you know? I'm not gonna say anything, like, I think... I really think we can get from point A to point B, but I really do like lamb chops. Are you fertile? Are you fertile? My siblings wish they could make a period into my comments sometimes. True. True. Knowing your favorite meal now. I mean, I think my fridge is calling me. Oh, you know, you could just watch me on your fridge. What is that question? Well, I mean, Lamb is baby sheep, and he's already a sheep, or she. I don't know. What are you? I don't know. Hypothetically, he. Maybe a she. I have a 10% female audience. I want everyone to know. I want everyone to know that I have a 10% female audience. And it's beautiful. It's really beautiful. Edible. So, like, I'm just curious, since you're sheep, and I like lamb, are you fertile? The children might be nice. I'm kidding, I don't eat baby sheep. I mean, I do. I do eat lamb. I do eat lamb. They, them, perfect. Okay, beautiful, wonderful. They, we can go with a they. They is beautiful. But, I do eat lamb. I do eat lamb. This is a very awkward conversation to be having with a sheep, isn't it? If it makes you feel better, I am severely intolerant to red meat. So if I eat lamb, I get sick. I do get sick. Yes, tactical cat, I do. So, you know, but like sometimes whenever I see the lamb chops with the mint sauce and a side of sourdough loaf, I just, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? It's just calling my name. It's saying, Riri, Riri. But you know what? It's fine. You know, you are an exception, sheep. You've already made it to sheephood. You already made it to sheephood, so you're fine. I don't eat sheep. I like I like sheep's milk. Cheese? Is this gonna be an issue? Ooh. I mean, that doesn't require murder. Ooh. You know what that means, guys. So it was really nice. Or crunchy nuts. Good, I love that cereal. I don't eat cereal. Sorry to break it to you guys, but I don't eat cereal. I don't eat cereal. There's really no reason. I just didn't grow up eating cereal. I was more like, are you lactose intolerant? I am, but that's not the reason. I eat a lot of dairy, but I just don't eat it. I don't know. I never grew up with cereal as an option, really. I always had waffles for breakfast, or toast, or eggs, or bagels, or something like that. And, I just never really ate it. The only cereal that I did eat growing up occasionally, because I liked the sound of it, was Rice Krispies. I ate the Rice Krispies cereal. GG, this girl is intolerant to everything. You know what? Like, I have my own bingo. You know how you guys have the Reeve Snow bingo? I have the food intolerance bingo. And I call bingo every day of my life. It's beautiful. I remember I took an intolerance test. Now, I am not a medical professional, but according to medical professionals, it is slightly inaccurate. And I mean like 50% inaccurate. So it's kind of just like a list of like, it will give you things that you are intolerant to. Hey, Ohio, lovely Luna, how are you today? It will give you...
Gildadala_ just redeemed hydrate.
I try to speak, and they make me drink, and they make me posture. Okay, do I drink coffee or water? Coffee or water?
Gildadala_ just redeemed posture check.
I gotta sit up. How are you today, Luna? Hey, Ohio. I'm intolerant to living, apparently. Girl, I get you about the intolerance. Water? Water. Water. Cold water. I love cold water. No, apparently lukewarm water is lukewarm water is better for you. Okay, perfect. Cold water is best water. True. Good. I'm so glad that you're good today, Luna.
Gildadala_ just redeemed I meow.
No. I think this requires something different. I think this redeem requires something different. Just wait. Wait, I don't know how to do this. Alright, well, time to establish that I am a leopard and not a cat. Gotta check that off my bingo. Yada yada yada. And I don't get paid enough for this. And everyone hates me. You know that one meme that's like, they all hated me. And then it's like the guy walking down the hallway, or it's like Guru or something, walking down the hallway, and it's like, hi, hey! Why are you speaking British now? Speaking British? I don't know. Because I needed to pronounce the consonants properly. Where was I saying? Intolerance tests are very freaking intolerant. Wait. Intolerance tests are like super inaccurate. And like, but like, it will guarantee that like, it will put your intolerances on there. But not every intolerance on there means that you're intolerant to it. So if it says that you're intolerant to dairy and every single time you eat dairy it hurts, you will be guaranteed to get dairy on your intolerance test. But it might say that you're intolerant to grapes, and then you eat grapes, and then it doesn't actually hurt your stomach at all, and you're not actually intolerant to it. Okay? Okay. Okay. See? See? So, yeah. So, basically, I remember taking my intolerance test, and it said that I was allergic to... Not allergic. Allergy tests and intolerance tests are very different things. But I took my intolerance test and I had dairy, I had gluten, I had tea, I had honeydew. I had everything on there. Everything. I swear. And then I would have those things to be like, because they were like, eat it and figure out if it hurts you. And then if it hurts you, we're going to cut it out of your diet. And then I ate all of those things. I was like, some of these got to be inaccurate. They weren't. I didn't try honeydew because I don't eat honeydew, but whatever. Are you ready to get sick in a couple of weeks? I actually don't think I will be getting sick. And the reason why I don't think I'm going to be getting sick is because, well, this is going to sound depressing. This is going to sound depressing, but I actually don't have any plans to be in large groups of people over the next few weeks, so I think I should be good, because normally I get sick because I've been surrounded by people and then the people get me sick, but I have no plans to really be going outside, talking to people, you know? I'm not. I have no plans. I got no plans in my life at the moment. I'm not going outside, not touching grass, not seeing too many people. Oh, let's go. More Riri Snow Shorts to flood my feed on all apps. Yes, I plan to world domination with my wonderful reels and my wonderful shorts and my wonderful TikToks. I aim to flood everyone's For You page. World domination through social media. Yeah. But anyway, so I turned out to be intolerant to all those freaking things, which, like, El Bozo on my part, I guess. El Bozo. So then I cut gluten and dairy out of my diet for like 2 months. Miserable 2 months, mind you. Still didn't fix all my problems. And then I was like, if you're not gonna fix all my problems by cutting out those things, because I was having a lot of tummy issues, alright? Lots of tummy issues. And then the tummy issues were still happening. So then I just started eating all of the things I'm intolerant to, because I'm like, if I'm gonna hurt just a little bit less, I'd rather hurt more and eat food that I actually like instead of the other, you know what I mean, you know? There's gotta be very specific meals in restaurants. Yeah, but like, you got every single time, like, imagine when you get hot, it's like, I eat all of it still. It just hurts. But like, it's not gonna like ruin a day. I've been dealing with it. I've been dealing with food intolerances since like I was a child. So like, I have learned how to deal with them, and they don't really get in the way of my life or anything. And food intolerances, fortunately, with time, they improve. With time, they get better, and then they get worse again, and they get better. So, you know, it would never ruin a date. You've tolerated the food intolerances. Basically, yes. I've tolerated the intolerance. I am now tolerant. I'm not... You know, I also think that there should be a petition, because 70% of the world is lactose intolerant, so shouldn't we start, like, making fun of the lactose tolerant people? Right? Like, that makes the most sense. If 70% of the world can't process milk, then we should start calling out people who can process milk. Eh? Ooh, you're lactose tolerant. Ha 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 ha. You can have ice cream without paying. Ha ha ha. I'm gonna join stream on my phone. Okay. Okay, Luna. Okay. I'm gonna get bullied for having a superpower. Yeah. 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 That's my plan. Better than the microwaved ice cream. The microwaved ice cream, I want everyone to know that this is why Redditors are W's sometimes, as long as they don't own a fedora. Redditors can be W's. If you are not on weird subreddits and you don't get to, like, toxic Redditors, Redditors are W people. Why? Because when I brought my proposition to Reddit about how I microwave my ice cream, I got a lot of people saying, well, that makes sense. I mean, there's a better way to do it, but that makes sense. Thank you. Thank you. I microwave my ice cream. I do. But I just do it so it's softer. And then people say, use a warm spoon. Okay, I'm doing the exact same thing. Just to the ice cream itself. I reap the same result. Who cares? I reap the same result. I reap the same benefits. Like, what do you want from me? You know? Like, what do you want from me? 90 to 92% of adults in my country use lactose intolerance. Too bad I sometimes drink milk like water. Why do you do? I never even liked like the taste of pure milk. I like dairy products, but I don't like pure milk. I'm not a freaking weirdo. Get help. Get help. Just kidding, just kidding, just kidding. Just kidding. Hello, kitten. I've been watching too many of those like Discord moderator videos, POVs. Milk has protein and stuff. So does everything else. Like chicken. Chicken has protein. Protein shakes have protein. Me eating brunch at your mom's house has protein. There's just so many ways to get protein. Milk does not go down easier, clearly. In my case, milk does not go down easier. Oh yeah, I take protein shakes too. Okay, good. Now you can be muscular. Muscular. Muscles. You know? My mom makes good brunches, thank you very much. Exactly. Congratulations, I'm your new stepdad. Welcome home, kiddo. Imagine this. Imagine this, chat. You walk in to me having brunch with your mom and I say, "Hey, Ohio, I'm your stepdad. Look who's unk now." What you gonna do? What you gonna do about that, no? Alright, so just dash my dreams. Dash my... What if we were like... Please, no, I'm gonna get nightmares. No. I aim to be in your guys' nightmares. Please let me know if I make you guys have nightmares. Please let me know, because I'm gonna take so much pride in that fact. I'm gonna take so much pride in that fact. I'm gonna be like, ha, you think you're popular? I give my viewers nightmares. Okay, maybe this is not the type of rep I want to have. Okay. Let's backtrack. Let's backtrack. Okay. Let's just. Hey, Ohio, welcome to stream. I haven't started the stream 2 hours ago. Complete lies. Everything here is new. Everything here. Wait, I've been streaming for 2 hours. Yeah. But in a few minutes, I do have to go, chat. I do have to go. Why? Why does your favorites know that I have to go, you may ask? Because I gotta be productive in life. Today I do gotta touch grass, actually. And by touch grass, I mean I gotta study. I gotta sit at a desk on my laptop instead of my PC. And I gotta study. I gotta be on that grind. I'm like on toxic study talk right now. And it's like... You should hate yourself. You should hate yourself. Go hate yourself and then study to feel better. But I'm also like on normal study talk that it's like all the real winners are the losers who tried one more time. I'm like it's so funny to go from one scroll and it's like, oh, look, you're so good. You're studying so well. And the next one is like, study harder. You suck. Be better. It's like, whoa, dude. Wow. But they both help. They both trigger different, like, neurons, you know? Do I trigger the neurons in your brain? I'm gonna go study so hard this year just to spite you. Guys, I study, like, 5 to 6 hours a day. Whew. Oh, I study like 2 to 3 hours of Spanish. And then like 2 to 3 hours of other stuff that I need to study for. Nerd. I take pride in that fact, actually. You think that I am gonna get huzzed by flirting? No, I'm gonna just nerd out. I'm just gonna start nerding out and be like, look at this really cool history fact about 1890s Germany. We have fake nerd in chat and real nerd in stream. Exactly. I tracked the fake nerds. And I'm the real... I don't know. I was trying to think of something like neat and cool and awesome to say so I could be like a really cool VTuber, but then I just didn't work out that way now, didn't it? Whoops. I'm just a weeb. Arguably, I'm sure everyone who likes VTubers is a little bit of a weeb. You know, I think nerds are chill. The real issue is geeks. Nerds got the bad rep for too long. Let's spin it on the geeks. Let's spin it on the geeks. You like math and programming and coding? Get away from me. Ugh. I only like literature nerds. Let's be nerdist, guys. Let's be nerdists. What's the difference? I feel like geeks are like more like mathy, and then like nerds are more like Englishy and history, you know? Like English and history buffs like are nerds, but like mathy and sciencey people are like geeks. I think that's how I've always separated it, but I don't really know the actual difference. Geeks versus nerds. Geeks are fans and enthusiasts, often enjoying pop culture, tech gadgets, video games, comics, and conventions. Nerds focus on intellectual pursuits, such as mathematics, science, literature, chess, or programming. But they overlap! Wait, what am I? I don't know anymore. I don't know anymore. Am I in, GERD? Wait, no. No, that's Corp's husband. Oh no. Hey guys. Corp's here. Corp's husband. Do you want to talk about my voice? I'm GERD. It's very unfortunate. I'm ruining my vocal cords because I have acid reflux. I'm a geek and a nerd. I'm a GERD, but also have GERD. Did you guys like my corpse husband impression? What's another thing you call him? A geek? Wait, no, that's the actual word. A neek? A neek? A neek? What's GERD? It's like whenever you get a bunch of acid reflux. GERD, G-E-R-D, is a medical condition regarding acid reflux, but I tried to combine geek and nerd to equal GERD, and it didn't go well for me, because then I realized that's what Corp's husband has, and I don't think that's very nice of me. So we're gonna call it a neek instead, but neek sounds so much like neat. Gastroesophageal, esophagus, pharyngeal, gastroesophageal reflux disease. Period. Wait, is that why his voice is so deep? Yes, it actually affected his vocal cords. It's really sad. Really, really sad. Poor Corp's husband. I think that's why he's been on his hiatus for so long, because, like, he realized that, like, it's an actual health condition. Okay, new bingo slot. Riri struggling to read. I'm a very great reader, actually. Just sometimes those words trip me up. I'm a great reader. But it's always those, like, very long-winded ones that I'm like, ooh. I also am not wearing my glasses, so... The regurgitation of acid wears down and heavily damages the throat. Look at that. Med major, question mark? Makes it difficult to eat food as well. Yeah. You also have to, like, be really careful. Like, you have to, like, eat and drink everything you want to before, like, 8 p.m. Because if you go and lay down, it makes everything worse. Kinda crazy. I'm kinda glad that I don't have it. I mean, I've always been glad that I don't have it. But, like, I didn't get a cool voice, but I think the costs outweigh the negatives? Maybe? No say. Saw a GERD patient while I was shadowing a doctor. Haha, knew it! Med major. Med major. Called that so fast. I know all about the med majors. It also heavily impacts the stomach lining, meaning it gets more irritated. Ooh. Ooh. My stomach lining gets inflamed. Hashtag food intolerances. Oh, so yeah. You're wrong. You're not a med major. Reverie, are you also a med major? I am not a med major, no. Wrong now, at least. What are you, pre-med? Nursing? These are basically med majors. Low-key, you should, because you know so much about food intolerances. Knowing things because you've had to go, that's very different. I did want to be an endocrinologist at some point, but no. I really do not like the medical field, personally. I just don't. All my siblings are in it. Not all of them, but 1 out of 5. Sorry, 4 out of 5 of them are. Nope, drop out. Oh, oopsies. Whoopsies. Yeah, no. Nursing is a med major. I'm so happy you think so. Yeah, Sister Snow's a nurse. Still gotta go to med school, guys. Still gotta go to med school. Just different. Well, you gotta go to nursing school. I knew some fellow students who were uppity. Ugh. 4 out of 5 siblings are in med? Yeah. Hope they've been smacked down a peg. I hope so. I hope so. I think nursing is definitely med, especially if you do, like, bedside. Whoa, can I say a controversial topic here? Controversial. Sports medicine is still medicine. Whoa. Who said that? Who said that? Bro, you got the whole family to help you with your intolerances. None of them do gastro. And also, you can't help an intolerance, you know? Alright, you said something controversial. I'm gonna clip an email Muji. Yeah, go for it. To be fair, the Venn diagram between them and the students who use ChatGPT for their test is sadly the same. I suppose. I mean, also sports medicine is highly underrated. I agree, but I know why. It's because it's underpaid. Do you know how much money you make? Sports medicine? Oh, you make nothing. You make literally nothing. You make $40,000 a year. Majority of people quit by the age of 27. Sports science and sports medicine are different. You make under $40,000 a year. Majority of people quit by 27. It definitely needs some revamping. All the money goes to the coaches, man. All the money goes to the coaches. They're so valuable. Yeah, they are. All the money goes to the coaches. They're overworked. They work like 80-hour weeks. It's rough. My uni is also known for sports medicine / science. Good luck to them, man. Truly good luck to them. Good freaking luck. Oh gosh. I'm so sorry to everyone in sports medicine. Please just survive. Just survive. Just survive, please. Athletic trainers, please survive. Please survive. I mean, majority of them end up in PA school or clinical jobs. It just is inevitable. They get so overworked by the time that they're like, they're about to turn 30. By the time they're about to turn 30, they quit because you can't do 80-hour work reliefs for the rest of your life. You have no life. You're being paid $40,000 a year at best. Like, you just can't sustain that. And then you watch the coaches get all the time off they want. They get as much money as you want. And then, you know what? You burn out. So you just get a clinical job. You get a clinical job. You get a clinical job, or you go back to get your master's again. Because all sports medicine majors now requires a master's. So then you have to go to grad school for something else. It's just cooked. It's just cooked. But yeah, the medical industry as a whole is overworked and underpaid unless you work in a niche or surgery or an anesthesiologist. I guess that is kind of a niche though. Hey, maybe they enjoy it. No, they don't. That's why they all quit. I mean, I cannot name one head AT that is over the age of 30. Not one. I mean, I'm sure they're out there, but, how do you know so much about the medicine pathway so much? Because 4 out of 5, man. 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5, man. And it's crazy. Some of the best tea I've ever heard has come from nurses I interned with at hospice. Ooh. Especially hospice, because, like, hospice, like, you're so old that you're just kind of spilling whatever the freak you want, man. You're just spilling. Like, everything is, like, all those old people, like, they know they're dying, and they are dementia and whatever the heck else, and they're just spilling random stuff to them nurses. And also, the will stuff goes crazy. Like, hospice nurses get all the will stuff. Like, all the will arguments they are overhearing. We need governments to fund the medical industry more. I mean, yeah. There's a lot of money in it. There is a lot of money in med. I mean, I don't necessarily though. I think the money needs to be redistributed more so, if that makes sense. Because there is a lot of money in it. I think it needs to be redistributed. It needs to be redistributed, for sure. Because, like, think about it this way. Nurses versus travel nurses. Travel nurses make like triple the salary as a resident nurse. A resident nurse makes 3 times less than a travel nurse. Insanity. Freaking insanity. Freaking insanity. I just don't get it. What's a travel nurse? A travel nurse is someone who basically they are told to work at this hospital for like 4 months, 6 months, etc. And then they're told to move maybe to a hospital in a completely other state. So then so they'll be like, oh, you gotta work in Arizona. Okay, now you gotta work in Colorado. Now you gotta work in Wyoming. Now you gotta work in California. And you're just put in new locations all the time. All the time. While there is a lot of money in, it's the money that goes towards surge and viewing private healthcare. True. True. I don't want to wander anywhere too controversial, but definitely true. Yeah, I don't want to go into anything too controversial, because that is against my rules, but it definitely is true. Why would they keep changing locations? Short staffing in hospitals. Hospitals are short-staffed. Resident nurses go on strike. They get someone, a travel nurse, to fill in the spot for the meantime until they figure out the shit. Either that, or it gets skimmed off the top. Yeah. Kinda just, everything's just crazy these days, you know? I didn't ban, I will delete messages. I'm just not good at modding. This is why I get mods. This is why I got mods now. I won't ban people. It was a misclick. It was a misclick. It was a misclick. It was just a misclick. Now on to a more fun topic. Yeah, what's a more fun topic? This is not a fun topic, but my room is so hot. Because then I wouldn't get eaten. Oh. You're a sheep. You've reached sheephood. You won't get eaten. You won't get eaten. You won't get eaten. Don't worry. Don't worry. I won't eat you. I'm watching. I'm watching. Big Bear is watching. Has anyone read 1984? I was talking about this the other day. Big Brother is watching. Big Brother is watching or something. Has anyone seen that? Seen that? Wow. The movie version? I forgot there's a movie version. My AC ended its existence and now I must swelter and stew in my boiling pot of a room. I have AC, but my computer, like, heats up the room so bad. No, sadly. I thought this was a required book in high school, no? Was that not a required book in high school? Was 1984 not required? Wow. And Brazil, the movie inspired it. Oh. I didn't know. I don't know of the movie that inspired it. I just know George Orwell. Did you read Animal Farm? I'm not from the States, so no. Oh, okay, that might explain. I'm like, wait, what? I was like, what? Not in mine because the UK and all. Oh gosh, okay, okay. A resident American here. It is required in our school system, so I'm pretty sure to read at least one George Orwell book. I'm pretty sure you gotta read either 1984. I think you read 1984, Animal Farm. Mice and Men is also required, I think, sometimes. I've never read Mice and Men, but I don't know if it's required, but I think... Riri, what books did you read back in middle school and high school? In middle school, I read Lord of the Rings, Paralandra, what's that one book? Oh god, it's about like a clock and time and yada 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 yada. The Nightingale. I'm unfortunately not aware of what you're referring to. No, I don't think so. Catcher in the Rye. I do know Catcher in the Rye. I don't think it's required though. I don't think it's required. What else did I read? I did not read How to Kill a Mockingbird. No. I was homeschooled. Let's specify this real quick. I was homeschooled. So I don't know. Oh, I'm lagging out a little bit. Oh, I'm lagging out a lot of bit. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of British people here, and I'm just not one of you guys. But yeah, so I did not read a lot of required books. I mean, I'm pretty sure all of these books were required. Grew up in school with Percy Jackson books, Hatchet, Wonder. Oh yeah, I did know that one. Percy Jackson, I do know, but I didn't read Percy Jackson. What books did I read? I read Animal Farm. I read, what's that one book called? I don't know. Oh, I read, Narnia. I read, some other book, but I just can't remember the name of it. I just got here. Why are we talking about the UK? Because apparently we've got a lot of UK. The Giver, I did read The Giver. I loved The Giver. Oh my gosh, I read the whole Giver series. I read The Giver, I read The Messenger, I read The Blue Gathering, I read all of them. I read all of them. I read them all. What did I also read? Oh, I read Plato. Not Plato, what's it called? Plato's Republic. I read that in middle school. In high school, I read 1984. What's that other one about the fireman and his wife? It has a sequel. Yeah, it is, tell me the order of the books. The order? Oh, this is, Lois Lowry never would release the order because she said that you can read them, like, the order is up to you. There is a particular order, but she doesn't want you to read them. She's never released the order of the books. But you can read them in any order. I personally read it in the order of release. I read The Giver, The Messenger, Gathering Blue. What was the last one? Oh no, I don't remember the last name of the last one. Oh wait, did you ever read Ender's Game? No, I did not. I do not know that one. What did I read in high school? 1984. Kafka. Well, these were just books that I read in general. The Last Day of Socrates. But then again, I never really finished it. I'm technically still reading that one, if you really want to say that one. I like recently finished that. I've been reading it over like years. It takes so much out of my brain to read. Lots of Shakespeare. I read lots of Shakespeare, but I also read lots of Shakespeare in middle school too. I read a lot of plays. I read Angels in America. I read Glass Animals. Just a lot. Oh, the Dante series, and then the Trojan War series, and I did Lord of the Flies. Oh, I did read Lord of the Flies. Why I did middle school book as a senior in high school. I told them I just did 6 college level books back to back. I want a break. Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. I bet you read the Titanic. I did not read the Titanic. Unfortunately. Do you really like the Titanic though? Like, not like actually, I just like researching about it. I just like researching it. Okay? I'm not some freak. Oh, and I read a lot of, in middle school, I read a lot of Holocaust books. I read Nye, I read, Anne Frank, I read, what else? I read a lot, I don't know. In high school, I also read a Holocaust book called, what's it called? Why can't I remember it? The Boy from Block 66. I read that one. Have you ever read Ranger's Apprentice? No. Also, would you say you're an avid reader? No? Not these days. These days, these days I read a lot digitally, if that makes sense. I read a lot of plays still, I guess. If you count that, I will buy plays and I will read them. But actual books? No, not so much. Not so much. I read a lot of books online though. Right now I'm reading The Little Prince, I think. Yeah. El Principe. Yeah, El Principe. I don't know the name in English. Wait. I don't know. I'm reading The Little Prince in Spanish. I'm reading a lot in Spanish right now, just digitally. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I read that in 3rd grade. Yeah, it's because I'm reading it in Spanish, so that's why. That's why it's such like a low level book. Because I'm still learning. I read A Pickle for the Knowing Ones from Timothy Dexter. 10 out of 10 worst book ever. Would recommend it to everyone else. I have one of those. Kafka on the Shore is literally like the weirdest book ever. It's magical realism. And it is just the craziest book ever. And it's not even bad. It's just so weird that it's so good. It's just so weird. It is so weird. I highly recommend it. I highly recommend it. Please read it. Please read it. Kind of weird though. Definitely weird. Fish start falling out of the sky. What more did I read in high school? And like middle school. I don't know. Wait, do you know who is Timothy Dexter? No. No. What else have I read? I don't know. your mom's will and I added it myself to it. Just kidding, just kidding, just kidding. I can't think of anything else I've read. American businessman in 1802. Apparently I just Googled. No, I don't know. I read another book. It was about stocks. And the bank. I just can't remember the name of it. And it's real. It's just like an informative book. Just an informative book about the stock market. I just don't remember the name of it. It's no longer printed. I don't think. It hasn't been printed for a few years now. I don't really remember. Are you gonna be a finance bro now? No. I just... In high school, I was very interested in stocks. I still am. But like, even in middle school I was. From like ages... I don't even know. Ever since middle school, I've been very interested in the stock market. But I'm not like a financial person. I don't really like numbers. I don't really like math. I don't really like any of that. I'm not really a big fan. Not really a big fan. Alright, let's put all our money in Nvidia stocks. Actually, do not do that. Nvidia had a crash. Don't do that. I read a lot of newspapers, too. For, like, stock stuff. Even though the newspaper was dead at that point. It was already dead, but I would read them. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Pretty sure Nvidia went down. I mean, it's been kind of underperforming lately because there's just been so many competitors. I don't know, though. Wait until I tell you guys that Dell made Alienware. I had my friend come over and they were like helping me out with my computer. And they were like, Dell made Alienware? It did. Riri, do you listen to audiobooks? Oh, not really. Okay, if I don't know if this counts, but I for Spanish, I will make it read it out. I will make like the TTS read it out loud to me while I read it. I don't know if that counts, but the last actual audiobook that I simply just listened to was Where the Red Fern Grows. And that was so many years ago. I couldn't even tell you how old I was. I was baby child. So that hit the reputation in stocks and turn. Yeah. AI, man. Crazy world we live in. Sounds so unk right now. I sound so unk. Ugh. Ugh. But I don't think that counts. I listen to a lot of podcasts. But those are not audiobooks. I listen to podcasts. In 5 years, Twitch will make their own Remy Snow AI. I opted out of the Twitch AI. So they cannot be trained based off of my content. I didn't mean to click that. Hopefully that one won't be late to stream and won't have tech issues. Hey! All my scuff and all my quirks make me me. All those things make me me. Okay? Also... Ooh, I unplugged my headphones. Hold on. I forget that since I am tall, fun fact about being tall, things that people don't think about. When I am singing covers, my mic stand, which is a large mic stand, when I stand, does not reach my height. So I have to like awkwardly make it, I have to finagle my mic to reach my height. Another thing is when I stand up, my headphone cord isn't long enough, so it'll automatically unplug. I cannot stand up and have my headphones still connected. Issues that I realized majority of people don't face. I highly recommend looking into him. His story is genuinely funny. It's about a man who only failed upwards. and made everyone mad. So they told him horrible financial advice and somehow got richer every time. That's crazy. That's crazy. Wait. Oh no, I'm thinking of a different book. I'm thinking of a different book that that Data Snow read. Yeah, I don't remember the name of that one. Oh, but what was I saying before that? Oh, crazy. I think I figured out how to do a hand cam stream. So, might be getting one of those soon. That would be really cool. I want to maybe do it for... I want to do like a hand cam for some sort of... You bought the gloves? I have gloves. But... I have gloves. You'll be able to see my thumb. But that's okay. That's okay. The only reason I wanted gloves is not because I necessarily care about you guys seeing my hands. It's just because I bite my nails really bad. And it's kind of an issue. So, yeah. So I could do a hand cam, but I want to do it in celebration for something. Like either my birthday, or maybe like 1K on YouTube, or like maybe... I don't know. Celebration of something. You guys get hand cam. Tell all your friends about Riri Snow. Tell all your friends about Riri Snow. Alright, cover your wrinkly hands so we won't know you're at least 60. Exactly. Wait, who said that? Who said that? Who said that? Hold on, I need to sneeze. Achoo. 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 Also, Ernest Hemingway had a more interesting life, though he even than he ever wrote, FYI, which includes stuff like him fighting the Nazis. Interesting. Interesting. Thank you. I'm blessed now. Sheep must head out. Okay, have a good rest of your day. We're wrapping up soon anyway, so you got away unscathed. Look at you go. I sneeze a lot. It's fine. I just have bad allergies. Alright, actually, I think this is a good place to end it for the day. So I just wanted to thank you all so much for stopping by. Thank you for the raiders who stayed. Thank you for the raid. And... yeah. Oh, you're not gonna play What Beats Rock? No. No. No, I'm okay. Anyways, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and see ya! Never wanna be